it is me, Mr. Spinosaurus, coming at you with the first gaming video on this channel. And what better way to start off this little trend but with Primal Carnage Extinction. Now, first, I'm going to be reviewing the items in the store and maybe some of the balance changes that came this past event. I realize that I'm a little bit late to the party and all that kind of stuff, but for those of you that do not know, I will go over that with you now. So, this past event was the Halloween 2020 event, and with it we got a lot of new skins, a lot of new mutations, and all that kind of stuff. So, I'm not going to go over the Robo skins, but I am going to note that every dinosaur now has a Robo skin. I know a while ago they entered a skin called the Robo Rex, and that was the only robotic skin that we had for a while, but now every dinosaur got it, especially the new boy Cerado. So I won't be going over those in complete detail, but I will be mentioning them. They are here. if that's what you're into. I personally am not. I'm not really a fan of the whole futuristic kind of deal, but if you are, that's fine. Alright, so first I think we should look at something that everyone is excited about, and that is the Phantom Rex skin. Yes, if you want it to be a spooky, scary ghost Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton, you can 24/7 with this skin. My personal opinion is I like it. It's not horrible. It can since it's Rex, it doesn't get all too confusing. In this update, you will see that there are a lot of skeletons. So basically, when you use the default skin on any class, human included, it will turn your dinosaurs into living skeletons. And as cool of a little thing that is, it can be very, very annoying in gameplay. But this one doesn't seem to have that problem because you have the ghost lining of the original T-Rex model, and it has a slight green hue to it. So I think that this is definitely a good skin if you want to be a Rex. We'll get to these mutations later. For now, we'll just look at the skins. You have a Necrotic Pathfinder. It's a zombie, not much to say about that. You know, Cyborg Commando. I do like the Cyborg Commando. A lot of the human skins, I just don't like because they have the same problem that the robotic dinosaur skins have, is to where it just looks like someone just painted the character to look like a robot instead of them actually looking like a robot. I understand from a gameplay point of view that could be slightly difficult. It could cause some problems, and also from a developer point of view, that could be quite costly. So I can understand why they didn't. You have a whole bunch of Cerado skins, which I will not go into detail with, but I will, however, mention this Dread Ceratosaurus. Looks beautiful. It looks amazing. If you want to pick that up, I would recommend that you totally do. Then we have the Styx Acro, which again is another amazing skin that I like. I personally like my Acros to be very vibrant, very, very vibrant, almost on that neon scale. Just because, I mean, you're a tyrant, you're not really going to sneak around anyways, so might as well look cool. But I love the dark blue against this neon turquoise, or bridging even cyan, and the black markings that kind of wrap around the cyan. I think that looks amazing. I love the yellow eyes for contrast on the entire skin. It's a good skin all around. We have the Lumen Cryo, which, you know, I'm always going to like. I love cyan on my skins. And you can see that, I don't know what you call that, a wash, a transition maybe, to where it gets brighter at the tail and darker as it goes up the body. Love that. Love this Alpha Cryo I'm not sure if it's texture, a model. I love this Alpha Cryo model with all the spikes and stuff. I used to be into that when I was a relatively small age, young age. Then we have the Night Runner, Nova, and, you know, it's a bioluminescent skin, so obviously a lot of people are going to like it. But again, the cyan, I love the cyan, especially against the darker colors. Cyan's a really good highlight color, so if you want to pick that up too. Alright, now we get into the mutations, which I think is everyone's favorite part. Starting with Primal Carnage. Yeah, the mutations this year, I say this year, this event aren't really as up to snuff as previous ones, in my opinion. This Ferris Carno, it just, I like the skin, but I do not like the horn design. The horn design looks, it's not for me. If you like it, then all power to you. This Devil Dog is the gatekeeper of hell. Yeah, alright. Then we have the Formidos Carno, genetically mutated into a vision of pure gothic horror. Now, this skin, or this mutation, is definitely better than the other one. The only thing setting this one back is the fangs. Now, I can understand why they put the fangs in there, because with Carno's ability, with his roar, enabling him to get health back when he bites people, you know, that's very vampiric, so it makes sense to, you know, kind of portray that in one of his mutations. But if it wasn't for those fangs, I think this would definitely be a great mutation that you should get your hands on. But if the fangs don't bother you, then by all means, go for it. Also looks like he's got a bit of a mohawk here, which I find interesting. Then we have the Dracos Spino, genetically engineered to have a longer sail and additional display structures on its skull. I cannot read. And as you can probably tell from the name, this mutation is trying to get Spino to look draconic in some nature, and that is definitely displayed very well with all these spines, and it definitely looks beefier than the normal Spino. You got the spine. You got kind of an arrow shape here at the tail. So it's a pretty good mutation. The skin, though, is a little bit drab. You know, I'm not really a fan of the kind of black and gray skins, but if you are, you know. Malus Rex, genetically modified for a more aggressive and intimidating appearance. Now, this is definitely a good mutation to have if you wanted to get a Brutus T-Rex look, but not just have it be blatantly a ripoff of the V-Rex from Kong, the 2007 movie. So this skin really reminds me of Obsidian Rex, a very old Rex skin that I used to rock a lot in the younger years, but it's got the advantages of, I think it has a shorter skull, more beef to it. It's got those spines, those scoots along its back, and the red eyes are amazing contrast. I love the red eyes, and it's got a bit of a dewlap. I think that's called a dewlap. I'm not entirely sure on that. Now we got Maximus, genetically modified, infused with a Saurophaganax DNA. And yeah, it's a pretty good mutation. I like the skin, actually, on this one, even though I said that the kind of darker skins aren't really for me. But I love the kind of gum line that it shows around here. It's kind of hilarious because it looks like it's wearing lipstick. Now you can't unsee that. But yet again, another mutation for Acro that makes it look like another dinosaur. We're going to have a lot of those. Veteran Ceratosaurus. This is a good one. This specimen has seen a lot of action, evidence of significant battle damage with severe cranial injuries. And this is a mutation that goes above and beyond with everything it does. The skin is amazing. I love the skin. It looks a lot like the Battle-Scarred Rex, which I really like. So I hope to continue to make more Battle-Scarred skins so we can have a whole dinosaur roster full of Battle-Scarred dinos. But I love the model too, because just small details to where this arm is missing a finger, and this arm has all of its fingers and it's missing some horns, the broken off, just, it pulls the whole entire skin together, and I love it. We have Damon, Dilophosaurus, genetically modified with higher body mass, bigger crests, and sharp, deadly teeth. I love the skin, but as with most Dilo mutations, I am just not a fan. I am not a fan of the mutation. It gives kind of a creepy vibe to a Dilo, which, I mean, it is much needed because the Dilo is probably one of the more creepy-esque dinosaurs in the roster. But other than that, you know, it just doesn't do it for me. It's not my kind of mutation. So, and then finally, my favorite of the bunch, Sucus Nova. I'm gonna say it now. I love all Sucus mutations. I think they're amazing. The only one that I can't say I'm the biggest fan of is Sucus Rex, but I digress. Genetically modified with Spinosaurid DNA, producing dorsal ridges and an elongated snout. Now the skin is nothing to call home about. I think that the skin is kind of drab. They could have done a lot more with it. They could have given it a type of maybe symbol or something on its sail, and that would translate to giving it those markings on the back of a normal raptor. But you know, you don't buy the mutations for the skins, you buy them for the mutations. And this mutation is beautiful. Is beautiful. This skin does not do it justice. This mutation is my favorite raptor mutation. So that's everything in the featured items store. Now I will say that in specials they do have old cosmetics and old, no, I thought they had old mutations as well, but they have old cosmetics from the past Halloween updates, so if you want those, you can buy those for a limited time, I'm sure, and for a discount. They still got the bundles and browses, well, browse. Everything in the store currently is on the store now, even old mutations. So if you didn't get your hands on the Brutus Spino or the Sternbergi, I don't know how you pronounce that, Pteranodon, then definitely do that at a discounted price. Alright. So, now, time to show you guys about what this update brings to pretty much everyone. So I'm gonna just pop off my cosmetics real quick. And, whoa, what is this? Yes, this is the skeleton that I was talking about earlier. When you use the default skin on every class, including the dinosaurs, you get a skeletal skin. Now, I'm not rocking the skeletal skins just because I'm not a really big fan of them. It's cool in theory, but I'm just not. It's too hard to see. It's kind of annoying, but I digress. So let's take off. Oh, that's not the classic. That is the where default. There it is. And I believe, yeah, mutations don't do anything to it. Accessories don't show up. So if you want a bone dinosaur, skeletal dinosaur, you're kind of just gonna have to have it be naked. Where's my favorite skins? All right, so we got that's the Sucus Rex, which none to write home about. Skeletal Rex looks nice. With the tyrants, it doesn't really matter if they're skeletal or not, because I mean they're tyrants. They can't really hide. And ew, what is that neck? That doesn't look healthy for the Spino. Interesting. But with in terms of tyrants, the skeletal skins don't really bother me because they're so big. can't hide. Well, anyways, I am ruining my entire thing. But Ovi has it. Ovi looks nice. Looks really freaking weird without the feathers. I don't like. Terra has it. Everyone has it. So, you know, if you want to be spooky, that's not the class. There we go. If you want to be spooky this Halloween, even though it's past Halloween, you have the option. You have the option. That's kind of weird how the scoots levitate off of the bruisers. I can't say that looks nice, especially on Cerrado. That just looks very, very weird. All right, or was it this one? I think it was that one that I was rocking, but I like this one more. So let's hop into a game, see if we can do anything, see if I can get this chainsaw dino death thing. I doubt it. That's another thing that I would like to mention, is that these things, these weekly challenges, are annoying. They're so annoying. Because the way they have it set up is every week you get 3 challenges to do during the week. If you complete them, you get 3 customizable skins and weapons and mutations and whatnot. But the problem is that you get stupid challenges like this every now and then, where it's almost impossible. As a pyro, you have to chainsaw 15 dinosaurs to death. I don't think in my several years of playing this game that I have chainsawed 1 dinosaur to death. 15, in my opinion, is way too high of a number. Now, if it was something like 5, you know, that's understandable if it was a gold as well. But I believe gold was, if I remember correctly, for me, it was kill 15 people with Cerrado's melee bite, and the bronze was kill 15 dinosaurs with pistols, which is easier if you go on Trapper. But this silver one is giving me a lot of trouble, and I'm just not a fan. I also don't like how you have to get every single challenge completed before you can get your 3 items. I think a much simpler way to do it would be if you do a weekly challenge, you get an item. If you do a weekly challenge, you get an item. If you do a weekly challenge, you get an item. And if you do all 3 weekly challenges, you get an extra item for free. But I digress. That's what I think of the situation. Let's try and find a good server with good ping. Sometimes they pop up. Contingency, good map. Old map. Alright, what do we got? We got human or dino? We have human. Alright. Now, excuse me if I suck at this game. I love this game, but I can't say that I'm the best at it. Let's see if that hits anything. Nope. That's okay. Oh, hi, Cerrado. I do remember that in this update they gave Pyro, was it a buff? I feel like it was a buff. It's either a buff or a nerf, but I think it was a buff. Oh my god, I killed N1. That's impressive. If you know anything about the server, N1 is kind of a god at the up game. But yes, Pyro did get buffed, I believe. Or maybe nerfed. One of the two. I want to say nerfed. Because of Dilo and Cryo's new mechanics. So the Dilos spit pools now. If a dinosaur runs through it, it will put them out from being on fire. Now, obviously, I don't think it can be said for the tyrants, for obvious reasons. Just because I think that'd be a little bit OP, and no one wants to do that. Can I press the button? Yay! Sweet. That's the first time I've done that. I like that. So, Dilo's venom pools put out flammable or on-fire teammates so long as they are not a tyrant. If you are a bruiser, you have to go through it twice, I believe. And if you are a Dilo and you're on fire, you can just spit at your feet, and it will put you out. So it's pretty handy. Dilo now has some fight back options against Pyros, so that's always good. Oh my god, that was awesome. And Cryos, I believe, Cryos venom pools can now be lit on fire if they are, I believe, if they're hit with a Molotov. I think that's the only way they can be on fire, which is a little bit unfortunate because, you know, not every Pyro runs Molotov. So it would have been nice to, if you just kind of did that, it would have been nice to have that catch fire. But if you throw a Molotov as a Pyro and a Cryo spits into it, then it burns the human players if they run in it. So that's a little nice. Good to have some sort of fight back against Molotovs, because Molotovs are pretty powerful when they're activated, of course. So that's an interesting little. Can I get some? Yeah, no. Okay. That's a nice little thing. Go away, please. Ow, he bit me. How are you not dead? Die. I need a health pack, and there's a Carno behind me, I feel. Oh, I heard him. I thought he was behind me. Man, I love Primal Carnage so much, man. I really wish this game was more mainstream. I wish this game got some more love, some more care, because it really is just a game that needs it. It's not the most balanced game, obviously. If you know anything about Primal Carnage, it is definitely not the most balanced game. But we love it anyways. It holds a lot of memories for us. That is a cool Serrato skin. I need more health again. But I don't think I'll be doing that. Ow! Ow! Hi, Spino. Yeah, the skeletal skins aren't as big of a thing on contingency or kind of more industrialized maps because they don't blend in as well. But if you're like down there in the thick of it, yeah, it's not good. Wow, my aim. Yeah, I'm not gonna follow that Carno even though I'm pretty sure he's going to carcass up. I'm alive. Wow, that Terra actually saved me from the Rex. Thanks, Terra. Nope, never mind. Jeez, that's a lot. That's a lot of kills on a Terra, man. Woo-wee. I wish I could play this game that much. Good heavens. Oh, alright. Let's get up here. This is where everyone likes to hang out. Yeah, but I really do wish that this game had a lot more merch, had a lot more just things going on with it. Because it is a game that deserves it. I mean, though it's a pretty old game, you know, and it definitely deserves some more love. A lot like TF2. Valve. I digress. Where? Oh, there. Good God. I'm sorry. I try not to take trappers' kills or hunt down dinos that are trying to eat, just because, you know, it's kind of a not so good thing to do. Back in the olden days, before like Primal Carnage Extinction came back, humans would have to get their health and their ammo through things like carcasses, where they had to constantly sit there and press E until everything was healed. And even as a dinosaur, I tried not to, like, you know, bother them. Just because, you know, I feel like that sucks the fun out of the game. If you camp health packs and all that kind of stuff, you know? Like, what's the point? You don't get fun, riveting moments. Like you being on your final 10 health. I killed someone, apparently. And somehow surviving through some sort... Oh, hello. Oh my god, wow. Everything worked out for me there. Leave me alone, please. Oh, the jukes. Okay, bye, Carno. Ah! Dang. Nice shot. Oh, la la la. Eggs. Eggs. That's a reference. Oh. I definitely hope that through the years, the Primal Carnage getting more development. Where did you come from? That the game definitely balances out, because I feel like at the moment it's just a mess. It is just a mess. I don't think that anything in Primal Carnage at the moment is truly balanced, sadly. But still a fun game, you know, to waste your time on. So I enjoy it. See, like right there. Why? Why? Why'd you do that? I don't understand. Like, man, I get you. If you want to win, you know, that's fine and all, but don't be that guy. Oh, good God! Yeah, you see, that's another problem. Is sometimes when terrors grab you, you kind of just meld into the ground and fall through the world. Oh, that's a Spino. I think I'd rather take my chances with the cryo. Oh, I love the pistol. No, run back, run back, run back. Oh, I thought I hit him, but I hit the Spino instead. Oh yeah, and they also added ultimate skins, which are they're kind of like animated skins. There's only 3 at the moment. I think there's one for well, there might be one for every class. I don't know. I haven't. If there are, I certainly haven't seen them all. I got hops, man. Come here. F off my island. Now, Tara, we can talk about this. We can talk about this. We can talk about this. You didn't want to talk about it. Spooky. Oh, they changed the descriptions. That's cool. I didn't notice that. I'm not trying to get chainsaw kills, am I? I'm just kind of playing Pyro like, you know, you should. You know, that's another thing against like the challenges that this game provides, is that they're just like challenges that don't work for the class. Like, you know, it's things that the class normally would not do on its own. You know, that's fine to have it every now and then, but to have that be for like every challenge is kind of a pain. Get away from me. Because I mean, what Pyro actually like tries to use their chainsaw unless they're trying to get the achievement for chainsawing a tyrant? You know, like not one that, you know, wants to win through helping their teammate, because the chainsaw is just kind of useless. Oh my lord! Afterburn? No. I don't think he's gonna die by afterburn. Oh man. I wonder why like most alpha skins got a model change, but the Alpha Terra didn't. There could have been an awesome Alpha Terra where you have like a collar of fur or feathers or something. That would look cool, like a vulture. That would have been awesome. But alas, don't try it, man. Go after that Trapper. Sorry, Trapper, for abandoning you, but Kobe. Damn it. Hello? Oh, you jumped the fence. Oh yeah, they also, I somehow completely forgot about that. They changed the way respawn works now. Which, I mean, okay. Ow! So, I suppose now whenever you die, you are automatically thrown back into the character select screen and have to choose your class again. And while that is the case, someone else can take your class from you, I suppose. And I suppose it prevents hogging, I guess, which I didn't. I mean, yeah, it was a little bit annoying, but I didn't see a huge problem with it. Because, I mean, obviously the longer you are on a dinosaur, the better you're going to get with it. And with this update specifically, on how the new system works, I have noticed that a lot of people just steal bigger dinosaurs, like the tyrants, like the bruisers. You know, they just sit on the respawn and they just click away, waiting for someone to die. So I don't really think that it solves the problem of hogging. It just kind of changes it. Changes how it's done. Oh, cool! I got a spray. I'm never gonna use that. So I don't think that update was necessary. I like the old way, because, you know, if you were the first to click on Tyrant, then I mean you should play Tyrant for that entire game. You were fast enough. And their reasoning was that they wanted new players to play Tyrant, which is understandable, but at the same time, new players don't really have the coordination required for a team to play Tyrant successfully. So most likely what they're going to do is they're just going to pick Tyrant, run in, die, pick Tyrant again, run in, get one kill, die. So, you know, if you're on the level to where you're playing with individuals in a voice chat on their team, then, you know, you should let the most experienced person there be the Tyrant. Because I think that Tyrant is actually a difficult class to play, especially for Spino, because, oh man, poor Spino, man. Poor Spino. I feel so bad. He has nothing to cover his butt. But anyway, guys, that was Primal Carnage Extinction. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.